Results, results, results.
Sticking together to stay apart.
Live entertainment virtually.
And the destiny for your donations.
All this coming up in this edition of Insight.
Despite the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic that's causing havoc to financial markets across the world, Saudi Aramco continued to show both financial and operational strength when it announced its first quarter-year results. As CEO Amin al-Nasser put it, "Our resilience sets us apart, and we continue to adapt in response to disruption to both economic activity and energy demand. Looking ahead, we will exercise fiscal discipline, while at the same time remain focused on our long-term growth strategy. After all, uncertain environments also present new opportunities." The company reported a robust $16.7 billion net income, a free cash flow of $15 billion, and an impressive $18.75 billion dividend to its shareholders, which is the highest of any listed company worldwide.
As we all have to get used to the idea of physical distancing and the sometimes very hard impact that it's having on our lives, it's vital that we remain committed, determined, and vigilant, and continue to stick together, while staying apart, of course, in our combined effort to beat the COVID-19 virus. And with the company now implementing a strict no-gathering policy within its residential communities, Insight spoke to Dr. Ammar Sattar from Johns Hopkins Aramco Healthcare to find out why it's so important that every single one of us comply with the rules.
So look, I think our behavior is critical because we all have a responsibility. The science tells us that we need to break this chain. And the reason that the virus propagates is because we get too close to each other. We give it opportunity to transmit between us and our community. It's very important that we take hold of that responsibility and we break that chain. How do we do that? We maintain that physical distancing. And you are just as important as the next person on this. It applies to all of us. I think that is the key message. We are not exempt. We are not the odd one out. Your little bit is really going to help the whole community. The sooner that we manage to stop the spread of this virus, the sooner that we can return to normality.
As scientists around the world get to understand the virus better, the advice on how we can all work together to limit its spread develops too. For face masks, it's now strongly recommended to wear one whenever we leave our homes, and where possible at all times in the workplace too. As well as protecting us from infection, some of us may have the virus and not even know it. But masks can dramatically reduce the chances of spreading it to other people. I know I'll be wearing mine right after this.
Me too. I'd hate to think I might infect someone without even knowing I was ill. The company has just announced the completion of its Stay Home, Stay Safe employee donation campaign, where a total of almost 6.5 million riyals was raised through the charitable generosity of nearly 18,000 people, which was then matched by the company to reach 12.9 million riyals. As a result, care boxes containing food, hygiene products, and edutainment materials are now being distributed to over 15 cities across the kingdom, benefiting over 20,000 families.
It's so great to see our people helping others in times of need.
I couldn't agree more.
Now, ensuring culture isn't forgotten in this time of crisis, the King Abdulaziz Center for World Culture recently participated in a 24-hour live stream event titled Finding Beauty in Quarantine Times that was designed to offer people at home a series of creative experiences. Organized by the World Economic Forum's Young Global Leader Coalition on Art, Culture and Sport, 50 representatives from over 20 countries hosted back-to-back sessions that were made open to the public online. Ithra's own participation included a mini idea workout to kickstart daily creative thinking, a tutorial on modern calligraphy, a discussion about stories behind everyday objects, and a session on art therapy to promote well-being.
Well, that's it for this time. I'm Dana Khamsin.
And I'm Lamis Al-Aboudi. And together, we wish you all a happy, safe, and joyous Eid.
Eid Mubarak. See you next time.